美味しい。
Stubborn, thinking I'm right. I can be late cause I'm taking my time. I can be driven, ambitious. Your best friend, love of your life. I can be selfish, trying to be kinder. Always forgetting, needing reminders. But I'll always be there when you need me. 'Cause I know that you think can't be true. 'Cause I get so confident yet confused. So I'll let go to live in between who I am and who I wanna be. Maybe I'm incomplete and a messed up masterpiece. Know everything and nothing, a childish 20-something with my pros and my cons, my mistakes and my flaws. So I haven't figured out yet. I'm a work of art and a work in progress. I'm indecisive, I don't know why. My good intentions fail me sometimes, but I don't get angry. Can't face me, we can talk it out. No, we don't need to fight. I can get anxious, but I won't cry. You never know, cause I keep it inside. So I show up strong, maybe to a fault. 'Cause I know that your things can't be true. 'Cause I go from bossa to blues. So I'll grow to love in between who I am and who I wanna be. The Christmas lights are shining oh so bright everywhere in this little town on this special night. And here we are in the car on our way back home to be with those we love the most, guided by a single star. This is the magic of Christmas. This is the magic of love. Wherever we are, near or far, it's that same star that leads, and that's the magic of Christmas to me. At some point, I started getting perceived as a grown-up. That it's not the one me I remember. That he's on the back of the school bus, making up us. Wanted to grow up, but now I'm
이거
Cindy all day.
2人かわいい2人かわいいこっち向いて
There are memories. Honestly, I can't believe 2,000 babies aren't the babies anymore. I'm getting older, but who's really keeping score? It's funny how lived a few extra days. I know that it's just time passing me by. Can't help but wish I could still be childish. 'Cause now life's got me so stressed. Just wanna play on my DS. No way of knowing what comes next. Just wanna
So you live in the dream. You should see it through someone else's side. Another cipher to break, while the grass grows underneath my feet. Been running out of time for so long. Hello, 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 Leon. Now I'm running out of soul. Hello, 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 Leon. Hope I got the time to tell you. Hello, 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 Leon. No wonder you got a pure heart. Kind of honesty that will always stay. Don't ever let him bring you down. Trying to cross my fingers out of sight. Hello, 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 Leon. I was lost inside a maze of you. Hello, 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 Leon. I stayed up and watched you till the night. Hello, 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 Leon.
イエイ、友達がおまけしてくれました。優しい優しい人です。Parce qu'il y a deux raisins.
D'accord.
Hello,
Après, ils sont partis. Ils sont partis.
skin likes your skin. Your scent draws me in. Hope you'll leave hand seeks my hand. No, you'll leave me a mess, but I hope for the best. Don't know what you want. How can't you see what is right in front? Or is there something else that you need? 'Cause you might just lead me on. Please don't take me too far. It will be what never was.
Hello, how are you? All good now?
I'll go if you go, and stay if you want. Your hand leaves my hand like it's nothing at all.